I've got a great way for you to entertain kids. Have a treasure hunt. Let me explain how. First thing you have to do is figure out what you're going to give for the treasure and then hide it. And for the treasure, you can give candy or snacks, or I'm a thrift shopper, so a lot of times when I'm thrift shopping, I look for things that would make good treasures for my grandkids. So anything from 25 cents to $4, I'll buy it, and I keep those things on hand for whatever grandkids I know are coming, and we have great treasure hunt fun. And they say that that's one of the things that they know they'll always remember about coming to my house. The hardest part of the treasure hunt is making the clues. And we've been having treasure hunts for years. In fact, I have a whole bag full of treasure hunt clues because we just save them and reuse them, and that saves a lot of time. When you're first starting, though, you can do crude drawings of your own. There's my crude drawing of a roll of toilet paper, which makes them have to figure out, which bathroom, and is it the toilet paper that's on the roll, or is it under the sink? Where is this toilet paper? This is my crude drawing of our pantry with a clock above it and a light switch beside it. And if the kids don't recognize it at first, you can give them hints, cause them to say, oh, now what door in our house has a clock above it? Those kind of things help, and they get used to it, and then you reuse the clues. They know right where to go. Of course, then they don't know exactly where in the pantry it is, and they have to search. This is my crude drawing of a tapestry we have in the house, and so forth. Well, you can also, if the kids are bigger, you can use words and just write it out, and then they can go there. I have also, with the ones that couldn't read but could read numbers, they couldn't read words, is that you could put a page number of a book. So you get one of their picture books, and maybe on page 12, there's a picture of an elephant. And then the kids have to go find an elephant somewhere in the house. It could be a picture of an elephant. It could be a statue of an elephant. It could be a stuffed elephant. So it keeps them on their toes to figure out where this elephant is. And then when they find the elephant, there's going to be a clue that says, go to page 43. And there's a picture of something else. So that's another way to do it. Then I have also taken to using pictures that I have cut out of magazines or newspapers. Like the kids know where I keep my shoes. It doesn't necessarily have to be a pair of sneakers. It could be any of my shoes. Here's a picture of pillows. I have some pillows that are this size and shape. They don't have that pattern, but it doesn't matter. They know where my big pillows are. And last summer, I had flowers in my garden that looked like this. So I found this picture and sent them outside to go look in the garden for a treasure. Well, for a clue. Anyway, then another thing that you can do, and I have gotten my grandkids to help me cut out the pictures from magazines so that they know where some of the places are going to be. They just don't know the order they're in. But I've also gotten them to help me draw clues, which is fun. That takes up more time. They get to do some art, and it's really fun if you got more than one, because then they have to figure out what each other, the clues from each other drawings look like, or what they are. Like this is one of my granddaughters drew this door that has wallpaper beside it on the bottom under the chair rail. And now, they all know that. Well, here's another one that one of the grandkids drew. This is my couch. And we reuse this clue all the time. They know that this is the couch, and they can look under the cushions or under the pillows, and they're going to find a clue there. So that's what takes the most time. But you just save up your clues and reuse them. Well, now here's the most difficult and important part about having a treasure hunt, and that is how you hide the clues. So if you want to send them to the couch first, you take the picture of the couch and you stick it in your pocket. You do not put the picture of the couch at the couch, because it's not going to lead them anywhere. So you have to keep the first clue, and then you go to the couch, and then you put the picture of the door at the couch. And then you go to the picture of the door and you put up the picture of the tapestry, and so forth. And then your treasure hunt is underway. They're going to have a really good time, and it's a great way to entertain kids. You can do this.